Okay, we're gonna try. Come on up. Good boy, Blue. What a good boy. I'm gonna try the new little doohickey so you can see what I'm seeing rather than having, 4 feet away. But I've got a here on a little thing, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So this is Blue again. His parents would have loved for me to keep hair on him, but as you will see, the mats. Is that in the view at all? Can't tell. Yeah, it is to the skin. You see all the matting at the skin? Because they're brushing on top and they're not brushing from the skin out. So that means shave down. And I hate shaving them down, especially when I know the owners want to have hair. But you see this, there's no amount of torture that's going to be able to get that unmatted. If you can see how the mat is. I don't know if my hands are, see that matting in there? So I sent this dog home with mats one time because I wanted to try to leave the hair on because I knew the owner wanted it long. And he came back with this giant sore under a mat, and I was like, never again. So I don't leave mats on dogs anymore. It's because of this dog right here. His owners love him a lot, but they're both very busy and they drive a long way for me to groom them. We just need to be able to get him groomed more often so they can keep the hair. The longer the hair, the more often the grooms. If you want to keep more than an inch of hair, then you have to get a good blowout every 4 to 6 weeks. If you're going to only come every 8 weeks, you can't keep hair. It's just impossible. It's going to have to come off. You can tell that it's brushed from like there up, and then the matting is underneath it. So 7 it is for you, buddy. Let's see, this is a solid mat right here. This is all matted. And so you can see it's just matted to the skin. It's probably ticklish when it comes off because those mats get tight. Is that ticklish? Is that ticklish? Those mats pull at the skin when they're tight to the skin like that, so they're ticklish when they come off to the dogs. It's like it releases the skin. Is that ticklish? Yeah? Is that ticklish? Oh, that's matted. Sorry, buddy. You won't mind. And you're like, ooh, nice and cool. This is a solid mat. I can't even get my finger in underneath it. It's ticklish to him. Stay here. You're matted here as well. Clean but matted. And that's another thing. If you've got a dog that is, you want to save the hair, if you wash a mat, that really sets it in. So if you take him to the groomer, don't pre-wash your dog, because if there's a chance of saving the hair, it'll be blowing it out dirty. If you wash it, it sets the mat where it's like this, so he's had a bath. I mean, but this is set. It sets the mat. Okay, buddy, hold on. Yep, you're a solid mat right there, buddy. Solid mat. Can't get that gonna be itchy it's gonna tickle when I get that off. Yes, it is. Ooh, is there pull in it? That doesn't feel good, does it? I stopped torturing dogs a long time ago with Triumph. Oh, that's something else. I used to torture my dog Triumph, which is this dog's dad. And I would see how that is coming off on him. Is that tickling, buddy? Does that feel fine? Yeah. I know. And the skin is pulled tight like that. It feels... I would think it feels good, but maybe a tickly tinkly. He's matted all right here too. This is a solid mat. You see it? It's just coming off in a chunk. Clippers are bogging down in it. And it's all mats right there. So I'm glad the 7's getting under it because I've had to put this dog to a 10 before. 7's a little bit more hair left on the body, but not much. This is all coming off in a sheet of a mat. Can't save the hair on you, buddy. Sorry, sorry, sorry. You might like it though, it's hot. This is all a mat. This is solid mat on his leg. Your leg was encased. Yeah, I know she would like to have nice, and if this is all a solid mat right there. See how it's, if my hands are in the right place. I think so. Ticklish, buddy? Hey. There's no shame. I'm not shaming the owners. People don't know they brush on the top. And he's super clean. He's just probably been washed, and the skin has been, the hair's just matting. He just has to go to the groomer more often. That's just hands down. I have dog and coat right now, and if I want to keep more than an inch of hair on him, my dog has to have a blowout every other week, every 2 weeks. That's a lot to ask for a pet owner, but I'm trying to grow his hair out really long. See how that mat is just matted to the skin? I may have to get a tighter blade. No, I need to get it. That feels good, buddy? Yeah, I bet so. Yeah. I'll probably set these owners up for a little false expectation in the beginning. When they would bring their dogs up, I would spend 6 to 8 hours trying to demat each dog. And that's really just not reasonable. And then half of the time I'd have to give up and shave them down anyway. But they love their dog. I'm not talking smack. It's just, I don't think, I, as a pet owner, didn't know any of this. And I would also believe that, they were just talking smack until I really started grooming my own poodle. And I tortured him for a long time before I decided, yeah, this is a solid mat on the back of his foot too. So sorry, Jen. No fluffy blue. The last time they wanted me to put him in like a continental, the other boy. We've got 2. And I tried so hard to save the hair, and then I finally had to give up. I was like, no. I left a little skinny pattern, but I can't tell if they shaved that off or it just grew in. There wasn't enough hair to leave it. Normally don't go two different directions on a leg, but there's a lot of just stuck to the skin. See how that hair is just stuck to the skin? There we go. Let me see if I'm going to be able to save the tail. Who's talking out there? I don't know. It'd be pretty painful to save that tail on him because it's matted. So you can tell the difference. This is a good education moment. Hang on a second, buddy. If you're just brushing across the top, you'll think that you brushed this dog out. And that's how he came too. He's all fluffy. His hair here was all fluffy. But unless you take a comb and you go in and out, you see I can't get that hair I just brushed, I can't get through it. This is what tells you whether you got mats or not. And so when we brush out the dog, if you can put a comb in and come out, then you've got your mats out. Because you think, I brushed him and I spent an hour going over the top of him. I don't doubt it. But unless you get a comb and come back and you're able to brush a comb through it, then it's most likely matted at the skin, which is that's what this dog's case is. No, you're not done. You're not done. You're not done, silly baby. And you see, all that matting is at the skin. And it's really hard to get out. Just comes off in a pelt. Sorry, bud. I bet you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel so good. Yes, you are. You can't take long strokes because I just want to do it on this mat. I think Lou's gonna like it, though. I think he's gonna feel nice and cool. Yeah, this is a solid mat. And his leg's encased as well. And it's funny, people say, a lazy groomer just wants to shave down the dog. It is a lot harder to shave down a native dog than if somebody wants to take him down. A lot of people like to take their dogs to a 7 in the body, and they just do fun things with the tail and ears and head or whatever. But this is not an easy shave because you have to you're only going a ½ inch at a time instead of being able to take on a nice coat. If they wanted it shaved down to a 7, I'd be able to go straight down and take long strokes. But when it's matted to the skin like this whole pelt, then you have to, it's like inch along. It is not easier to shave down a pelted dog than it is to do a groom on a non-pelted dog. That's silliness. Silliness. I'm glad you don't have any of those mat scabs that you had that one time, buddy. Okay, see, this little area right here isn't too bad matted, and I'm able to cruise along on it. And you come back and get that with the 10 around the hinging. Ooh. The blades got hot, huh? Stay. I feel like you're gonna try to jump off. I'm gonna clip this on you. You're up here. Stay. All right. Same length, just not a wide blade. So let's say this dog had been dirty and they wanted to try to save the hair. There's a chance with the dirty hit dog, when we do a dirty blowout, I have a groom table on the back porch. If we do a blowout prior to, you see how matted that is to the skin? Prior to the groom, prior to the bath, sometimes we can get mats out. But if you bathe them, it just sets them. So if you think, well, I don't want to bring my dirty dog, you know, there's a chance we could save the hair if it was dirty. Because it's just got the normal oil and some dirt picked up. Daddy, that's going to feel so much better, isn't it? Freeing the... Sorry if you're getting... This is the first time using this little camera angle. So, I don't know if my hands are actually in the picture or not. I can't see. So I'll get, and they're pelted like this also, you end up having to give 2 grooms, because you have to shave them off ahead of time, and then wash them, and then after you blow dry, you're going to have all these little stick outs of hair that right now is plastic to the body, but when we wash them and blow dry them, they'll stick out. And then you have to go over the whole body again to get all those off. So it really is like 2 grooms. That's why there's an extra fee. I don't charge extra fees, but when you go to any of the regular groomers, they'll charge an extra fee. You're like, why did you charge me an extra fee? You didn't get any of the mats out. You just shaved them off, because it's basically like 2 grooms. I need another trash can, because that trash can is full. I actually cleaned out my closet, the groom